Okay, round 2. Got the choice. Play first and keep. Good looking hand. Now the question is, which do we morph first? And to be honest, I don't know the answer to that. Well, Arishan Cleric happens to be a good Shambling Goblin answer. Kind of feel like he has removal for the first one, so I'm not sure if I want to do... Oh, okay. Playing against black-blue. Very good. Ooh. Well, that's interesting, actually. Kind of feel like I want to cast it. Because it's at least 2 more... I'm going to cast it. Unfortunately, both of these are 7 mana. 7 mana duders to unmorph. Let's go ahead and get in with our raptor here. Ooh, this is actually sweet. I screwed this up last time, but now I get to actually do it right. Oh, wait. Because it's got Death Touch, I can't. Oh, man. I can't choose to put all the damage there, can I? Oh, I can. Well, never mind. I get to do it right. Yay! Guess we'll do... Do I have any other dragons in my deck? I only have one. Kind of makes me want to cast... I'm going to bring out a Crotique as removal fodder, basically. Okay. All right. We'll kill them both this time. Ah, Durgar Nemesis. I don't see that very much. So I think we're actually going to morph this too. I was going to hardcast it next turn, but now that we're at 7 mana, I think it makes more sense to just chill. All right. Not unblockable. It's a pretty ballsy attack. Sandcrafter Mage. I guess we want to put that on the Shieldhide Dragon. No coat with Venom, so that's refreshing. All right. No sacks. Still beaten down with that. I think we're going to be able to win this race. That's a good draw. Let's do this first. Bring it back face down. All right. Huh. Well, I guess Dragon Scale General gets to go infinite with a tap-down Shieldhead Dragon, so it's actually kind of nice. Let's just swing with our Death Mist Raptor. I guess he just blocks with Faithful, but whatever. I think I actually don't unmorph if he just blocks with Faithful. Alright, he doesn't block, so once again I don't unmorph, and then I play General plus Yearling. And I guess we have to bolster our Sandcrafter Mage. Or, no, I guess we don't. This doesn't have Trample. I can put it on the Mage. I'm okay with that. Yeah, then Mage can start beating down. I actually like that. It's kind of an unusual one. Mystic Meditation. So is the Nemesis. They're certainly playable, but they're not... well, I would say Mystic Meditation's more playable than Durgar Nemesis. Wow, he discarded Noxious Dragon? What does he have? Well, we're going to do a little bit of swinging this turn. So let's just swing with 4/4 Raptor, not our other morph. Looks like I'm going to have to bolster on Segmented Crotique this time around. So I can get in 2 extra points of damage. Guess so. Maybe I should have just put it face up. So I have to bolster on that, which is fine. Sure hope we don't have a crux of fate on the horizon here. If he attacked with the Infiltrator, I would have blocked with Cleric plus Yearling. Because that way I don't risk losing my Crotique to coat with Venom. So in case he comes up with some solution for that Raptor. That's actually kind of a nice one. I can play that post-combat and then it's actually kind of nice, actually. Let's swing here with these three. Could have swung with a Cleric and a Yearling because he's not in a great position to chump block, I guess. Whisk away on the Raptor. Huh. Double whisk away? It's pretty impressive. So he even gets to eat our Sandcrafter Mage. Wow. Pretty impressive. So I can start bolstering on this. All right. Huh. So if he swings with the Regent and that, wow, all right. I think I can crack back with some guys here. Let's think about this. So I can smash with a Cleric, a Colossodon Yearling. And does he have great? He's out of cards in hand. So I smash with these two. He can double block and kill my Yearling, or just double block the Cleric. Might actually just be better to play this, bolster on my Servant, and pass. So with these 3, maybe? You can double block the yearling, but then he still has to come up with some solutions for those. But he does have a morph up now, which is probably a Marsh Hulk. It's quite a bit more challenging. I don't really have a good attack from what I see. It's pretty good for him, gotta admit. I mean, now I guess we're kind of in a position where I need to draw something or else we just can't win. So it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. Well, that's a good one. All right. Wish I could bolster more. I think we actually just... Guess we gotta pacify this. And then pass. And it costs more to do it, too. Jeez. Alright. I mean, I gotta slow down the aerial beats there, or I'm just gonna die too quick. I still don't have an attack. Alright. Well, let's boost up Servant. The Servant kinda does something now. Still have to find a means to deal with Whisk Away, which is not gonna be easy. I mean, admittedly, I still get pretty good value. So I guess I swing. Oof. Well, I don't think he's going to exploit the Regent. That seems a little bit too dangerous. Alright, that makes more sense. Because I don't know how else he's going to deal with Shieldhide Dragon. If I get Epic Confrontation, I'm pretty sure I still fight Regent. We are just a Shieldhide Dragon away from winning this. I think this time I'm going to bring the Death Mist Raptor back. Oh, I was gonna say bring the Death Mist Raptor back as face up, so I don't have to pay the Megamorph cost. Because I feel like I'm gonna have my mana busy with this, but that's actually, I guess, not necessarily true. Once he whisks away it, that turn is just going to be Megamorph plus morph that. So I think I do actually bring it back Megamorphed now that I think about it. All right. So we swing. So we pay the cost. Get our Raptor back. Now the question is, do I want to do it face down because I've got a student of Ojitai? I think that I don't now because I can play student and possibly gain some life in the future. So, yes, use the ability face up. And if my servant ends up dying, we're going to pump I think the Claustodon Yearling. Guess I could do Arishan Cleric instead, but Yearling doesn't block all that well either way. So I think it makes a better attacker. This has been a really close game. That's interesting. I guess we pumped the Raptor? Guess that makes sense. Could have done the Cleric, I guess. I'm kind of surprised he gave up that Lotus Patch in. I don't know why he would have done that. All right. Taking it. So my opponent's got 3 blockers to my 5 attackers, which means lethal, I guess. All right, very cool. So that was a very close game. At least now we know. Pinion Feast, Turn to the Earth, coming in. What did I cut last time for that? I think, well, Servant played pretty well there, but I think I cut Shield Bearer too, didn't I? I'm probably, well, actually, you know, Arishan Clerics seem pretty awful in this match. Not like the worst I've ever seen them, but this just does not strike me as, although, I mean, that being said, it is good against a Hand of Silumgar. It is good against a Shambling Goblin. How likely am I to be aggroed down by a blue-black deck? I feel like it's unlikely. I think I'm going to cut the Clerics. I hope this doesn't come back and bite me. It could. But I'm hoping with all of this sweet aerial defense I have now, that won't be an issue. Pacifism admittedly is not great against an exploit deck, but it's just good regardless. You put it on a Lotus Path Gen, he sacks to to a Gurmag Drowner, you still got rid of a Lotus Path Gen. I could keep one Cleric around instead of like a Guardian Shield Bearer, but I'm not going to. I think we'll try it like this. Maybe a little bit. We've still got so much life gain, you know? If we didn't have a Light Form, an Abzan Kinguard, and a Shieldhead Dragon, and a Student of Ojutai, then maybe. But we've got like all of these ways to gain life. I think we can afford to cut Arishan Cleric in this match. This is a great hand. We get to do a pretty dreamy little light form into maybe Epic Confrontation. Or into Abzan Kinguard. Sadist. Probably as exploit fodder. Return to the Earth's a pretty good draw. We have the out for his bomb spell now. Quartermaster is good. We're going to do light form first, though. Could have a removal spell for it, but we didn't see a Douse and Gloom last match. Alright. I actually can eat an Infiltrator, so I may just do that. I think I am actually going to eat the Infiltrator, because when it gets in, he gets some goodies out of that, so I think I'm just going to go for that play. Hopefully he doesn't have Coat with Venom. I mean, he did leave 1 mana up. Alright. Didn't have Coat with Venom. My thought was I was going to play a creature and then he was going to kill it and get in with his Infiltrator. Like if I just jam a Sandcrafter Mage or a Quartermaster and attack, he gets to get in with Infiltrator if he has a removal spell, and I just didn't like the idea of that. Granted, I did not play around Coat with Venom, which he did leave up. But I would say if he had Coat with Venom, he would have played it, so we got some pretty valuable information there. Alright, now we just jam a Sandcrafter Mage, bolster our flyer, get in for more lifelink. Despite missing land drops, we're going to be able to stay busy for a while. And we've got the out for Omega Bomb Flyer he plays. Guess he can whisk away, but couldn't he have done that last turn too? Maybe not, because he played the Palace Familiar. Ooh. Not exactly a 2-for-1, but still feels worth it in my mind. I want to keep my light form around. I certainly don't want him gaining life. Alright, unfortunately he did have the bomb spell. We still have Pinion Feast, which is good. Let's play a Kinguard and then pass. Just has lifelink and can attack into a Regent. It's unfortunate. So I guess I can bring in Naturalize now. Land there would have been pretty nice. No doubt. So now it's debatable. I guess we go Quartermaster plus Servant. I basically just want to play 2 lands and drop a Shieldhide Dragon to help sort of mitigate some of that Icefall Regent damage. All right, it's gonna be tough. There's our 5th land, so let's say I swing with Sandcrafter Mage. I can move a counter. Plus play a Dromoka Warrior. Guess that's okay. Getting a blocker off the table now seems good too. Alright, no blocks, and I think we just play 2 guys. All right. Ooh, I wish this worked. Can I move to any? Ooh. That's actually interesting. I'm pretty tempted to do that. If he has negate, I guess I'm in pretty big trouble, but kind of in big trouble now. Why don't we attack first? And I kind of want him to tap out, so let's just swing with just Dromoka Warrior only. And I'm going to allow it to Traitor the Sadist. Alright. Let's try this out. This could backfire if he's got a counter spell. Yeah, I'm sure he's as confused as I am. Oh no! I need 2 more mana. Well, kind of backfired. Keep forgetting about that second ability. I mean, I guess now he knows he has to protect it, but I guess I'm more hopeful he can't. Alright, now he knows he has to dig for a negate. So I took an extra damage. Alright. Thank God. Let's pass. I just wanted to make sure I could resolve that. I mean, now at least my light form gets untapped. So I think there's a pretty good chance at this point he's got to have a whisk away, right? How could he not? But despite him more than likely having a whisk away, I don't mind drawing the land, so we're gonna force him to have it here. Likely just follow up with a Death Miss Raptor. Alright. Like I said, I kind of needed the land draw anyway. Let's just play a Raptor. And it's not going to be face down. Then next turn I can play a Shield-Hide Dragon. Alright, whatever. What's he gonna kill? My Morph, maybe? Why would he kill the Raptor? Or the... Yeah, that actually makes... I feel like killing the Raptor makes the least sense. I mean, I'm glad he did it, but... To me, it doesn't make all that much sense. Really? I'm actually going to pump my Morph now. Oh, okay. He did my juke. He's like, fine, I won't kill your servant, but in my case, it's really not that bad. That just means I traded a Sandcrafter Mage for a 4/3, so it's not that bad. 0 cards left in his hand. Yeah, I think it's about that time we start gaining some life back. Now, granted, I've got a Death Miss Raptor in Yard, but I've got 2 upcoming Morphs. So I think it's okay. Six mana up. Is it perhaps another Lore Master? Alright, so I can move a counter off, but I think we just... Guess I could just get in here. He can double block and kill my... Yeah, I actually like just getting in here. What, digging up Whisk Away? Reality Shift, alright. So he's going to answer the dragon and let me manifest next turn, which is fine. We already gained some life back. 7 mana. Thinking I want to... Well, I kind of want to get Raptor back immediately. I'm just going to pass. Alright. It'll land. Not that bad. Not quite sure why you would attack there. Unless there's something I'm missing. So we do this first. Actually, as well as this. Alright. Well, that was sweet. Opponent's deck was good. Almost lost to the Icefall Regent. But even with my screw-up of Salt Road Quartermaster on my turn, because I thought I could cast stupid Valorous Stance, Icefall Regent's awesome. What a great card. I love this dragon. And I swear I haven't had it once. I have not had it once in 45 drafts. That's kind of crazy. All right. We'll see you in round 3.